Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop here behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll try to run for the first down. Goes a stiff arm. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, that's what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it here. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
They'll run it from the gun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
The Ducks are in the red zone. Motion now from the tight end. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Aiming for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Nicholson. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Clemson. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. It's a shotgun run call. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Cut quickly. Gets into space at the 50. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. To the air, it's Nicholson. Fired into a tight window and picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work for the 44.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And here comes a deep shot. Makes the grab downfield for a huge gain on the right. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up, the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? And the same runner's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second and goal for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. Now the important point after attempt. And it's good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And they heave it deep downfield. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can. Hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Nicholson. He's looking deep here. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. He's got some room and some blockers here. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Clemson. And they will claim the second half lead.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. They got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Breaking free at the 35. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down. The back's got it again. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
2nd down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Quick throw. Catch made. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. First down. Looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for the passing game. Now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. To throw, it's Nicholson. Buying time, moving to his left. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. The DB's backing off from the line now. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Try and muscle for the 1st down. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Tailback with another carry. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Running with purpose. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the 1st down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's the running back in the flat. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
It's 3rd and 4. So far, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this possession. Gives it to the back. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. And then first down, right back to the running game. Touchdown, Oregon. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
Now they'll try to add on the PAT late in this game. PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Oh, look at the quick cut. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. And he's got his man open downfield. That is a huge play. Finally brought down to the 46-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those all... to sustain their blocks, gave him a chance at a really nice game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Nicholson. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
There's a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on a screen and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
He's moving out of the pocket now. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. And the coach says, forget overtime. We're going for 2. Try to win it right here. Makes a quick catch. And he's got it. Wow, a gutsy 2-point conversion to claim the lead here in the final stages. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Using his legs here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
He'll take a deep shot. And this one is dropped and incomplete as time runs out to end the ball game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.